What do we got for the Team Alliance? We got ourselves Chrysler coming back as a Industrial Warlock. God wants to sling some Chaos Bolts. We got Dirty Dick Murphy. Oh my god, that's a legendary rogue right there. Tasty, Shaw Boys, Anxiety, trying to prove his metal as a Red Pally, and Zicati. Who's going up first? Is it Dirty Dick or Zicati? But we got on the Horde, we got Adrian, we have Clem. Clem is cute. Who's Clem? We got Just Vanish X, we got Lalu going up first, and we got Prox, we got Lalu. Look at old roguelike. Look at this bad boy. That's a rogue set right there. Get it tapped up, but Dirty Dick Murphy, that's gonna be Assassination rogue. Crying already. No, he has to go against a gladiator like Lalu. Oh my god, that's the coolest in cap ever. When he's trying to stab with two. Oh my god, that's a full stun lock coming down by Lalu though into a big old. Oh my god, Cheat Death getting procced out of the rogue already. Invasion Vanish, he's running out and he's like, what the hell happened? Needs to get a double take, and somebody clip that one in chat, send it to him just so he can see and slow it down. Can we get a slow motion for that? Can we get a slow motion? No, would I have that kind of production? Okay, it's fine. We just believe me, chat. Just something happened. He opened up, got opened on, stunk him out. Something happened. Bim, bada bim, bada bam. He fucking basically dead. Dirty Dick Murphy has to be dirty behind the pillar. Stealth around all over the place. Sapping, waiting, needs to get some concoctions. Liz gonna just have to wait for the stroke or try to see if he can AO him out. Dirty Dick might as well just open up, man. Try to do something. Is gonna get incapped after that Garrote. No, that Garrote broke that sap. Kidney shot coming down as the images come in, but he pre-walls it into a dot up, and Dirty Dick is making his way out of there, man. But because of there's no line of sight, basically almost no pillars, Lulu just goes right over the tombstone into Fist of Fury, locking Dirty Dick down. Cloak Shot is available. It's gonna get a blind, but he triggers the blind once he killed that rogue. Shadow Step coming out pretty early. Kidney Shot coming down. Dirty Dick doesn't want to go down without a fight. There's gonna be Lulu catching up to him with a slow. Dirty Dick gets himself a heal rolling. Needs to sprint away from Lulu. Gonna get rooted for a moment. Lulu wants to kill him with Crackling Jade Lightning. Barely has any health. Does go down, and Lulu without a trinket with Karma and one big defensive against Magic. Wants to lock down Zicati into a Fist of Fury. Gonna get away from it as soon as Zicati's like, you know what? Not gonna hit. Now Lulu's gonna bail out. Gonna be gripped down onto Lulu. This is gonna go for images setup. He's gonna get a stun onto Zicati. Tricky coming down. Lichenberg coming down. Safety Trinket Procket for Lulu right now. Trying to see if he can outlive Zicati though. Has a Karma if he needs to. Mana Trinket going down onto Lulu. Not gonna get any healing from this, as Zicati's just trying to burn through a Karma since Lulu is not getting any healing from the Karma at all. Still completely necrotic out, no healing available. Lu's trying to recover some health. Is gonna go for 1v5, no, interrupted, and gonna port back, trying to wait out for the necrotics. Gonna run into the room. Maybe he can wait out those necrotics in this corner. Vivify coming up. Second Vivify, all he can do now, finally recovering in his health as necrotics are down. Zicati is forced to push into the room with that small weird LOS. Catching that does go down onto Zicati. Lulu's trying to turn his damage around. Fist of Fury and Zicati just walking away from it. Whirling Dragon Punch to follow. That's going to be big old death strikes from Zicati, but Lulu is really trying to turn this around. Big heals coming in for Zicati. Lulu's going to incap him for a moment. Zicati has to catch up to the monk again as he's going to bail out with a Vivify. Going to try to use as much of this LOS as he can behind the pillar. Going to beef up the pet. Stun coming down onto his full army. Lichborn is going to get him out though. Maybe a grip. Yeah, does get a grip as Lulu goes for a Ring of Peace. And does have to burn his Tiger's kick in order to get away. Zicati does miss his kick into Fist of Fury, getting parried up. Stun coming in. Lulu has no trinket for 13 seconds. Necrotic down completely. No heals available. No Karma for a while. He can still run. Did get a port out. Zicati's going to get a slows rolling on him. And trying to get Death Coil rolling. One Death Coil. Second. No healing available. Needs to wait a little bit longer. Can he live to Karma? No! 10 seconds on the Karma, and Zicati was able to snipe him out. Who's up next? Does it vanish? Is it Age Winner? Oh, no. It's going to be Prox. Prox is making a slow walk to Zicati. Might as well heal up Zicati. He's letting him have the honor duel, man. He's letting him have the honor duel. If Zam wants to heal Zicati, that's what you boys should do. Yep, there we go. Zam making sure Zicati is in a presentable state. They're gonna go for the fanfare. Look at that. Big old transformation. Not eye level, though. Somehow Prox is still taller than Zicati. I guess a hunched old Worgen would do it. Oh my goodness. Wait, can you make a group? Yeah, if you guys want to make groups, more than welcome to, boys. More than welcome to them. Miss any duels yet? Brady, you're just coming into some right now as Prox gets an opener onto Zakati. Zakati getting the dots up, gonna get a stun early as thorns are up, gonna AMS through those thorns from Prox. Prox is gonna continue pumping damage, is gonna get Maladin going onto Zakati a little bit early. Zakati can't start healing yet, has to bail away from Prox. Thorns is still up and running. Prox is gonna get a massive heal off this. Zakati is still keeping him slowed as best as he can as he gets Berserk, or is it Berserk? What's that cooldown for Pharaohs that isn't Incarn? Because he's not rolling Incarn. He's doing something different. He's going for a more self-sustained playstyle. Maledic is going to slam him, though, as he has Necrotics getting stacked up, trying to get a heal. Bear form coming out. Might get a massive heal while in Bear is going to get himself a huge heal after he waited out the Maledict. Is going to still get himself a heal. Recovering health, 1% dampening rolling in. Big bite coming in onto Zakati. Prox is still going to be able to recover in his own health. Is getting necrotic little by little. It's going to be thorns up. Zakati doesn't have AMS for this one. All he can do is play defensively. Stun coming in onto Prox. Defensive chicken getting forced out as he gets a bite as Prox trying to go behind the pillar. Zakati's going to grip him out in the open. So now Prox is playing defensive right now. Trying to cover in health. No thorns available. Wall coming out. Bash coming into Zakati. He can go for a death pact if he needs to. Lynchborn coming out right now. Try to heal. And Prox is just going to bail behind the pillar. Going to get a regrowth rolling. All those dots, all those hots are rolling. Stun coming in by the pet. Zakati is able to catch up to him. Safe to trick and get a proc right now. Going to be able to live for a little bit. Has AMS for the next set of thorns. And Prox is recovering his own health. Transfusion coming out for Zakati. Going to get free death strikes in here. And still able to live while taking down Prox's health little by little. Prox is now focusing on self heals as much as he can. As soon as the necrotics start rolling in, he's going to bail behind the pillar. Catches a regrowth where Zakati wants to stack up more necrotics, even more necrotics. Big old bite of Zakati. Zakati needs to be aware of his own health. Stun coming onto Prox. No way to get out of it. Getting a necrotic down completely as AMS. Death back coming out for Zakati as a defensive. Prox doesn't have a lot of health. Needs to heal right now. Needs to heal those necrotics. Trying to heal. Nothing happening. Hot's coming out. Bash comes in. Dot comes out. And Zakati takes out Prox at the end of it. Incarn might have to be the way to go for every Pharaoh, but Clem is cute. Is going to get an incap onto Zakati. Full stun with the images. No chicken available. Fist of Fury to lock him out. Lynchborn is keeping him afloat little by little. Cannot get into that. It's going to get a transfusion rolling right now, though. Completely unfazed. Going to get a grip. Come here, little girl. I'm going to get ya. Big old wolf is coming for you. Going to get some slows. Pet root coming out to follow. Karma coming in. Now he's going to bail away from the monk. He's going to continue to get us some death strikes here and there, but he's going to bail. That ring of peace is going to get him to follow the other round. Going to stun onto Clem, who's going to trick it out of it. And Zakati can go for maybe some heals. Maladin coming out onto Clem as he's popping wall. No more defense available. Oh my god, Whirling Dragon Punch just dislocated his jaw, and down goes the big bad wolf. Up next is Zanzati trying to see if he can clean up in this duel, trying to get a finish off onto Clem. Is cute, and he's getting caught into a big old incap. Did dismount during that incap. Still mad up again. Stun coming out. Does he have the full cooldowns? No, needs to set everything up. Not gonna go for wings. Just gonna try to see if he can do some damage during that stun. Fist of Fury to parry him out. Shield of Vengeance coming up, and the monk is just gonna bail out of there, man. Just exiting out of the situation completely. Trying to get a slow onto Zan, getting a stun trigger coming out. Zan gets a nice fatty hit. That's going to be Ring of Peace to just separate these two. Shield of Vengeance popping away from him, and Clem is going to be able to get behind the pillar or back into a room. He could go into this little small space. Not going to do it. Yep, kind of trying to find it. Fist of Fury coming out, trying to parry up anything Society has. Clem is just trying to survive until 18 more seconds for the Karma. Wall as well in 4 seconds. Zan is going to have Bubble and Bob. He needs to find a way to live through Zan. Karma is going to be there. Hopefully Zan maybe drink Bubble something early. That's what I think Clem is open for. But Zan has all the answers in the world here. Pre-wall coming out right now. Zan is going to wings into this wall. Trying to see if he can still execute Clem. Clem is going to Karma. Is that going to be Zan trying to pop a Bob? It is. And Clem, as soon as he gets a Bob, Karma off, he's just running away because he knows that Karma is not going to sit there long. And it's going to be Dispel off of the Bob. Actually is able to Dispel it. No defensive left, and he does get hit with a big old sweeping strike by Zan. Big old holy damage out of nowhere. Just cleaved him in half. That's going to be instant. Oh, adaptation. Interesting, Zan. Interesting. That's what he's rolling. All right. I've seen Paladins do this recently. Human Paladins with adaptation actually is not a bad choice. But just Vanish is going to try to punish Zan. He's going to have Bubble available. Going to get a stun. Wings coming out. Is Vanish actually going to sit that stun? Being an orc doesn't have to sit him for as long. Going to get a concoction rolling at 24% dampening. Gets dots rolling onto Zan. And Zan is going to get some auto attacks at the Vanish behind this. Head of Freedom coming out so he can catch up to the Rogue. Vanish still holding on to most of his cooldowns. Zan is charging at him. Bubble is all he has, but that's a massive defensive. Safety trick coming out. Vanish is going to get a stun onto Zan. Bubbles it out. And Vanish is going to vanish off of that. Waited out for that Bubble. Now he needs to wait out for the Paladin as he's going for flash of lights back to back, heal himself up to full. Vanish is going to get a concoction rolling, has evasion, has Cloak of Shadows. Trinket almost available back for Zan right now with that adaptation. Gonna get a Garrod. Is that gonna be a kidney that will get broken by adaptation? Looks like it might be. This is why Vanish doesn't want to kidney him. And it's gonna be a stun coming out. It'll blind him in into a kidney. Actually can land that kidney. It could be a Chill of Vengeance coming out for Zan side towards the end. Vanish still is holding onto a Cloak of Shadows, being careful with it. Is gonna cloak this damage right now as Maladin is about to hit Vanish, but it's gonna be cloaked. Safety Trinket saves Zan. Shadow Step coming out, trying to dodge this Paladin, but ways are coming out. Nothing you can do. And Zan takes him out. Big old grip by Adrian and was going to execute Zanxiety since he's out of all cooldowns. Up next, oh my god, Tasty, that mount, I need it. Can you give me that mount? It's going to be Tasty versus Adrian, dropping down that fire elemental early. Tasty making sure to flame shock around Adrian. Adrian looks like he's pushing up at Tasty, trying to get some lightning bolt pressure off of those pets. Big Abomination is coming down. It's going to be a big old army coming in for Adrian. Big army coming down, interrupting Tasty on his big cast. Maladin coming in early. Tasty hopping into Ghost Wolf just so he can run away from Adrian, but he's sprinting after him. Chicken coming down off of the stun. Tasty's going to lock down. Wall coming in, able to line away from the army. Stormkeeper coming down off of that stun. Maladin onto Adrian and Earthshock into double lightning bolt. Can he end him? Double Earthshock lightning bolts again. Everybody going to go down, and he does take him out at the end with a stun, with a lightning lasso at the very end after back-to-back Earthshock, lightning bolt, Earthshock, lightning bolt, slamming him back-to-back as both of them are necrotic out. No one can heal. And it came down to the very last few abilities, and Tasty takes it out at the end. Oh my god. Tasty decided, you know what? I'm not going to get any healing this late into the duel. I'm going to get my setup. Mally, Earthshock, zap, Earthshock, zap, lightning lasso at the end. Even if the death that could have just trinketed or IBF, that's all he could do. Maybe AMS. Actually, AMS early. So Death Knight could have lived it by hair, but Tasty played up to the mind game, man. That was intense. That was intense. That was amazing. That's what I love about duels. Full group ready? All right, Lord Madness is going to verse versus Minimi or Zakati. Let's take 5 minutes for Zakati.